Well, September is National Suicide Prevention Awareness Month, at a time we acknowledge those families affected by suicide and help those in need.
Now, one family in Anniston is turning their pain into a mission. Only on WVTM 13, Ray and Michelle Hornsby tell us about a project born out of tragedy, but it's now bringing hope and healing to many. Here's Rick Carley with the making of Redbird Willow Farm.
The willow tree weeps outside their window. Redbirds visit the tree often. It's a sad yet heartwarming sight for Ray and Michelle Hornsby, a sight that brings back memories of their son. Redbird Willow Farm is a place that helps the Hornsbys and others heal.
You can feel Justin's presence, and I think that's probably been the most healing part of the farm, is that you can actually feel him there.
Justin Hornsby was spontaneous and free, the Hornsbys' only child.
And if you ate 2 cupcakes, he's going to eat 4 cupcakes. And that philosophy applied to basically everything in his life, unfortunately.
The drug abuse gripped the 26-year-old, and it wouldn't let go.
He had been through detox, he had been burned. It was really a tough time for him. He had lost about 30 pounds, and it was heartbreaking to watch him go through that.
It was a family roller coaster, heartbreaking then hopeful. And on March 17th, 2017, heartbreaking again.
He told me he slept well and that he was going to take a walk and he would be back in a little while, and then he walked out that door and said, "Love you, Mama." That's it. That's the last time I saw him.
They found him at the tree at the edge of the property. They hit rock bottom so low they wondered if they might join him.
A very dangerous prayer that you can pray if you're bold enough. And when I was at rock bottom and didn't know what I was going to do, I just said, "Send me. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, but just send me. I'll go." Because I had lost my faith and I needed desperately to find something to reclaim it.
Michelle bargained. She asks why.
I'll go. If somebody's got to go here, I'll go. Let me just transfer whatever it is that he's done. Transfer it to me. Whatever the consequences are, I'll take them.
You had to go through all the stages, including anger. Right?
Immediately was screaming in my backyard, "Where were you? Where were you?" And it's hard to describe, but there was a peace that came over me that just, I could physically feel it. And I heard I was right there. I was right there. I was with him. And that moment to this day continues to sustain me when I ever am in doubt about my faith.
Ray and Michelle took that leap of faith a few years ago. They cleared the land, they bought a goat to help. They planted a willow tree in honor of Justin. A redbird visited often. They added a llama, too.
She was located in Oklahoma, and her name is Justine. We did not name her.
That goat and that llama turned into 80 animals, and Redbird Willow Farm was born as a place where those who have lost can learn to cope.
We'd heard of therapy animals and things of that nature, so we started talking about, well, if it does this for us, why don't we start teaching the animals to do this for everybody?
To be social.
Mm-hmm.
And teach those animals they did. Animals that bring smoothing smiles.
Now, we are definitely in llama country.
We are llama and a few alpacas.
Oh.
This is Stuart.
Hey, Stuart. Oh,
that's
hello.
Fedora.
Justin never got to see Redbird Willow Farm, but it's there for parents who have lost children to suicide, accidents, even illnesses. Michelle often visits the place that Justin left them. Redbirds visit often.
You look forward to seeing those redbirds.
Absolutely. I look for them everywhere. Every time, no matter what I'm doing, but very frequently I look for them in this tree and then find them.
That's your son?
It is, yeah.
The Hornsbys want the world to know that there's hope after loss, bright days ahead. Is there a message you want to give the folks who visit you?
You can come out of it. It's not going to be a farm for everybody, but everybody has something that they, if they allow themselves, can pour themselves into that will help them continue to heal.
Helping them heal in memory of a son. Helping them heal at Redbird Willow Farm. In Anniston, Rick Carley, WVTM 13.
I love this. Well, if you have suffered loss, Ray and Michelle, they would love to see you at Redbird Willow Farm, which is doing really well.
Yeah, just yesterday they brought home 2 more animals, a zebra and a baby kangaroo. Also, if you or someone you know needs help, remember you can dial 988 hotline. Someone will answer 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to speak with you.